Yo, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to a Keelgottime video. Yes, I look very wrapped up because it's absolutely just freezing right now. But because Keel's got time today, we're going to be reacting to, let me pull the video up. Mom finds out her teen daughter is a psycho killer. I mean shit, I think the title says it all, me. So let's jump straight into it.
Miramar Police Department.
Yeah.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm waiting for my sister to go over there. What happened? What happened?
I just here to speak to you over here for a second.
Oh, Lord.
Right now there's an investigation, and I guess it's your daughter.
Yeah, that's my daughter.
Your daughter, her name came up, so we have to keep everybody out of apartment.
Police arrived at the home of 17-year-old Christy Parisian, where her mother was informed that Christy had become involved in a strange and violent incident. About an hour earlier, officers had discovered the body of an 18-year-old boy named Dwight Grant near a nearby apartment complex, brutally stabbed to death.
Oh my God. Can you guys go back inside for me?
Damn. Left him in the bushes? Tried to hide him in the bushes? Really, Christy? That what we're doing?
Can you go back inside, please? Don't. Just do as I ask, please.
A body was found there. Local 10's Andrew Perez is live
for this 18-year-old from Miramar High School, and instead, officers found a body.
As new clues surfaced and the investigation continued, police uncovered a hidden conflict between Dwight and 3 of his classmates from Miramar High School. Now officers needed to track all 3 of them down as quickly as possible to figure out what had really happened, what each of their roles was.
You can tell by the way he was sitting. He's guilty, fam. Look, bro. Look at that. He's guilty. He knows something.
As quickly as possible.
He knows
what
something.
had really happened, what each of their roles was, and more importantly, why. But what detectives were about to learn about how this murder happened, why it happened, and just how complicated it truly was, turned out to be far more shocking than anyone expected.
You can't get away with nothing. There's cameras everywhere.
Yeah, whoop that boy. Take him.
Everything started on a Sunday
Take
evening,
him.
on October 17th in Broward County, Florida. A nurse named Malene Emile noticed something was very wrong.
This? Oh, Google Earth. I was like, what? I was like, what? What's for low quality drone footage? Google Earth again.
Her 18-year-old son, Dwight Grant, who most of his friends called DJ, hadn't come home that day. DJ wasn't the kind of kid who disappeared without saying anything. He was responsible, focused on school, and always kept his family informed. His sudden silence was completely out of character. This was the beginning of a terrifying mystery for his family. No matter how hard they tried, no one could get in touch with DJ. He wasn't answering calls, he wasn't with...
Thing is, you could tell this nigga had a bright future too, man. You can tell he's smart, bro. You can look at him.
Any of his friends, and
I'm
no
doing
one had seen him.
engineering,
By Monday morning, the worry exploded.
Coding,
DJ didn't
shit.
show up to any of his classes, something that never happened. His teachers noticed immediately. His friends noticed. And his family knew something was seriously wrong. His family and friends checked every place he might have gone, called every person he might have been with, drove through neighborhoods, handed out flyers. Nothing. Police even went to the high school, hoping someone there might know where he'd gone. Officers spoke to students one by one. At this point, even the smallest detail could be the clue they needed.
Anxiety and depression, so like
he has anxiety?
No, I have
okay, so he will check on you. Yeah. Do you know the girl that he's talking to or trying to talk to?
No.
No, does he have a girlfriend?
Not to my knowledge, no.
No? Okay. Right. All right. So you haven't seen him or... What's up, man? No, everything good? Okay. Okay, so you haven't spoken to him since...
Sunday.
Is this his behavior? Like, does he do it? He's a good kid?
He's a good kid. He doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. He goes out. He has a plan. He goes out with his friends. He calls literally all of us all the time to let us know, like, what's up, how you are.
Okay. All right.
To everyone who knew him, DJ was quiet, calm, and spent most of his free time gaming. He wasn't the type to get into fights. He didn't cause trouble, and...
Yeah, bro, you can tell by just looking at him. Like, we know, bro, that's a good kid. He was getting good grades, bro. Like, you needed help. Hey, DJ, yo, DJ, what's the answer for number 5? Like, he got you. If you're cool, he got you. Man, like, DJ, Bruh, tragic end,
He
man.
had zero history of reckless behavior.
No
Nothing in
one
his
deserves
past
to die that
suggested
young.
he'd ever disappear or
Unless
end
they're
up
on some
involved in
bullshit.
something dangerous. The search for DJ continued through Tuesday of that same week. Then, around 2 p.m., while officers were canvassing the area near Sherman Circle North, a quiet neighborhood in Miramar before all this, they made the worst discovery imaginable. Hidden in the bushes beside an apartment building, police found the body of a young man.
Damn.
Let me step back.
The body was found just outside the apartment building where DJ lived. All that time, he had been there, right near his own
Right
home.
outside where he lived?
Officer.
Oh nah, they done him wrong. Right outside his crib? You didn't even dig a hole for him or nothing. You just left him there in the bush.
Were led to the body by scattered blood
Yeah,
stains on the
we
sidewalk.
need to get whoever
From
done
an
this.
initial examination,
Hell
the body
no.
had 2 fatal wounds, one to the neck and one to the chest. A knife was also found nearby, hidden in the bushes next to the body.
Can you go back inside, please? Don't. Just do as I ask, please. In a few minutes, an officer will come talk to you. Go back inside.
Yeah, see, it was his mother. I was just talking about something. Go back inside. What are you telling me? I just seen my son's. Y'all just caught my son's dead body in the bush. You telling me to go back inside? Fuck, bitch, you know me.
Listen, I can't answer
Like, that is
anything right now. I
pain.
just need you to go inside the apartment and stay there till I
Hear
can
her
get some
screams, ma'am.
please.
She's in pain. Don't just tell her to.
Listen, what did I just ask? Just give us a few minutes and somebody will come and talk to you. Just
Talking about some. Listen. Like she's a bad kid or something.
give me a few minutes. Go ahead and go inside.
After
I
speaking
swear,
with DJ's
officers
family and
be
asking them
pissing
to
me
remain
off
patient,
sometimes.
officers immediately blocked off the area surrounding the body and began processing the scene for evidence. 4 officers were on scene working to secure the area, search for evidence, and confirm the identity of the victim as quickly as possible.
Aquí abajo. Sí. Ahí abajo del stairwell que está ahí había mucha sangre, and you can see that probablemente están tratando de limpiarlo. Hay una cámara aquí, hay 2 cámaras aquí, y hay una cámara en esa esquina donde lo tiraron.
Sunday.
On Sunday, he went missing Sunday.
Miramar is a quiet, close-knit community where news spreads fast. So when word got out about the brutal discovery of an 18-year-old's body, tips started pouring in almost immediately. Several people came to police headquarters, hoping the information they had might help. Among them was a woman who walked into the lobby holding her teenage niece's phone. She wanted to tell police about a private group chat that had caught her attention.
Oh boy.
At the time, officers had no idea that this small piece of information would end up being the key to solving the entire case.
Can you just give me a brief rundown? I'm so sorry.
I know.
Okay, quick little note. We all know, bro. You ever want to find out what kids are doing? Look in the group chat. There is a group chat somewhere on someone's phone, and it's got all the info. It's got all the info.
I've seen on the news that they found a body over by Sherman Circle, and they keep showing a picture of the kid that goes to Miramar High, saying they can't guarantee that it's him, basically, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
But on my niece's phone, all the texts are coming through that they're friends with. There's people from school there, and they know it's him. I just came here because my niece was telling me that she had got these texts from this girl yesterday from the modeling, and she said it was the most traumatizing day of her life when she seen him yesterday, which would have been Sunday.
Yeah.
So in my mind, 1 and 1, I'm not saying she did anything, but I'm not saying I can't come here and not show you either, because she keeps saying, tells everybody in how many people she's killed and she's in a gang, which,
I mean, it could be just.
Wait, what? She's in a gang? She more than once tells everybody in the group she's in a gang. Well, I'm not saying. Bro, what? Who's in a gang? The niece.
when she seen him yesterday, which would have been Sunday.
Yeah.
So in my mind, 1 and 1, I'm not saying she did anything, but I'm
Okay, so she's not saying her niece done anything. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to like comprehend.
saying
I'm a bit slow.
I can't come here and not show you either, because She keeps saying, tell everybody in how many people she's killed and she's in a gang.
Oh, she tells people she's killed and she's in a gang. Her niece?
I mean, it could
Is her niece Christy?
be just to be, you know, cool or to be tough.
But you never know.
It's like,
You know, same thing. I don't want the text messages here. I don't want them to show my nieces. I don't want her.
Like
I don't want
her
her
to associate
Right.
with, okay.
By the next day, Wednesday, the victim's identity was finally confirmed.
Mom, it's too late
The
for
body
that.
belonged to DJ Grant, the Miramar High School.
I'm saying though, if you already done brought in the phone, whether your niece has said some shit or not, like, yeah, okay, her niece is clearly incriminating herself. She's finna get taken down too. You shouldn't have came in here and snitched.
Student who had been reported missing.
And Nicole, there are still so many more questions than answers at this hour. Our officers came out here because they were helping the search for this 18-year-old from Miramar High School, and instead, officers found a body in the bushes.
Now, police had to start putting the broken pieces of the puzzle together. The evidence from the crime scene, and more importantly, the group chat that the woman had brought to them. Inside the chat, police found disturbing messages linked to 3 teens, 3 names that within hours would become central to the investigation. 17-year-old Andre Dexter Clements, 16-year-old Jaslyn Smith, and 17-year-old Christy Parisi.
Oh, is that a girl?
Without wasting any time, officers began tracking them down. Christy was the first person police went to.
Miramar Police Department. How you doing, ma'am?
So, right now there's an investigation, and I guess it's your daughter?
Yeah, that's my daughter.
We're gonna
Mama knows.
We're gonna have to keep you out of the house for now.
Me?
Yes. Nothing has to do with you personally, but we have to keep everybody out of the apartment. So
Yeah, because we're gonna come in there and we're finna take it.
But nobody else is inside.
No, only
But you got shoes on, okay?
So we have detectives that are going to get a search warrant. Okay. So right now, we're just going to make sure nobody's inside, and then we're going to close the door, and then we're going to wait for the warrant to get here. And then
When I can come back. When I can come back, no?
as soon as you're done with the search warrant, then
Today,
go back
no? Can I take my phone to call my sister? Is it okay? Take my phone? My phone is right there. Can I call her? Because I'm working on her to go.
Yeah, come on,
We
cops.
already gave you, notice that nobody can go back inside.
Can you take my phone for me? This is right there by the freezer. You see my phone right there?
we really got to follow protocol.
At this point, officers didn't have a warrant, so they wouldn't allow Christy's mother to go inside the house. She waited outside with them until another law.
I mean, technically, if they don't have their warrant yet, Christy's mom, I feel like they're coerced to here. She can technically just walk in her house now and do what she wants. She don't have to wait outside with them. I don't think, anyway. Technically, though, I think she has the right to go back inside and get her phone, or maybe even get a coat or something. That's a little breezy.
Member arrived with a warrant.
You know this
While they
nigga
were
head
waiting,
cold.
She told them that earlier that day, Christy had left her a voice message about the murder.
I'm going to the police station to make an official statement about what happened to DJ. They took my phone, so I won't be able to message you back. Don't worry. I'll be home later. Just making sure. I'll be home late. Just make sure you get out there safe. Okay.
Because of that, they changed course and retrieved the phone so the message could be played.
Make my full statement. I'll be back home, and I will have my phone so they can find phone. So, okay.
By now, the police had already spoken with Christy at the station. Her mother wasn't able to provide any additional information. The officers informed her that no one from the family was allowed to leave.
So are you going to be around here? Are you sticking around here? Or are you leaving?
Leaving where?
You're not going anywhere, right?
No, I was going to the police station.
No, I mean right now.
I'm waiting for my sister to go to the police station because my sister drives.
The next person on the list was Jaslyn Smith. The officers tracked her down and managed to find her around 11 p.m. that same
So it is a her. I thought it was
outside
a
her
he.
family's apartment. They spoke with her while her mother was present.
Did you hurt this?
You know it's tough when all that, bro. Buddy officer took a seat, you know. Took a seat, legs crossed. Mama in the chair, like, come on now, bro. It's over for her. It's over. Look, they're like what? 5-6 man deep.
Her mother was present.
That is, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The person with the body camera, 6 man deep, bro. You know they done had a long conversation about doing the right thing, about this and that, bro. Yeah, Jaslyn. Lady, listen, honey, it's over. It's over.
Did you hurt this person? I didn't. I didn't hit you or anything. I was just told to push him and make sure he stayed in the corner.
I don't know exactly what happened. You're telling me that you were told to do something? I don't know what you did. I don't know what you didn't do.
She said that she was told to keep him in a corner.
Push him and keep him in a corner.
Andre.
While they pole him out.
Okay.
Yeah, Andre looked like a badass nigga, bro. Andre looked like a badass nigga, bro. It's probably a 2-man gone wrong. DJ was like, hell no, I ain't finna be with Jaslyn. Andre, you take her. Andre said, fuck that, bro. And then went to polling him. That's probably what happened.
Andre told me that somebody had pissed him off, or somebody that was messing with somebody else's girl or something. It had to do with some type of chick.
Gosh.
And that he was upset and that he needed some backup for his fight. He told me it was just a fight.
Jaslyn had been told to trap DJ in the stairwell. Andre needed backup for the fight, which was apparently over a girl, Andre's ex, who was now involved with DJ.
Over the ex? Over the ex? The ex? Hell no, bro. Hell no. Not even the main girl, not even the girl you're talking to, not even your side chick. Your ex, my nigga? You're gonna go pull someone out over your ex? Boy, that did that boy wrong. Wrong, man.
Do you not have to talk to me?
Lucky I'm not a police officer. I would have up Blake straight away.
She has to say, but I wanted to reiterate because I said it to you and she wasn't here.
He told me to dress up in all black and follow him.
Andre?
Yes. I want to do rag and everything. He just said, do this for me. Just help me out with a fight. We're fine. We walked all the way there and we walked up the stairway. And Chrissy was there. Chrissy had seduced him from what I know. I was trying to just pretend and forget that it didn't happen. I already knew that if something like this was going to happen, I already knew the cops were going to show up sooner or later. And I already started preparing myself for the worst, Mom. What do you mean by preparing yourself for the worst? If they send me away, Mom.
Oh yeah, she knows. She knows. Who are you, fam? Bro, with your weak ass chin about to smirk, bro. You better not smile. You better not. Bro, this serious, fam. She going through it. She's stressing. Like, you know, she done pre-planned. She packed a runaway bag. She's like, okay, if I go to jail, I need to do this, this, this. She done watch all the prison stories. She knows, bro. She's prepared. She knows what's coming. She knows what happened. She knows what she done. She knows what's coming. It's inevitable. Jaslyn knows that. Smart girl. I mean, dumb for doing what you did, but smart. And DJ, I'll be real, she's female. I know she's big, but she's female. You better push that bitch away.
Cops were gonna show up sooner or later, and I already started preparing myself for the worst, Mom.
Alright, don't let no females trap you in no corner.
According to her, the mastermind behind the whole murder was Andre. He even picked out the colors of the clothes, and the plan was just a fight. Jaslyn clearly tried to downplay her own role and choices. But over the next half hour, the officers, and even her mother, would unintentionally learn the truth from her words, shocking them to their core. Things her 16-year-old daughter had done were far beyond what her mother could have imagined.
Oh yeah, she a demon.
Detectives were still putting the pieces together with no clear reason to make an arrest. But Jaslyn knew what was coming. She knew there was no escape, and she had already prepared herself for the worst.
Because by everything I've already said, I'm an accomplice, and I know this, and I'm sorry.
I can't. Come here.
The female officer at the scene can be seen briefly laughing when Smith lets out a sigh. But there's nothing funny about what's happening. A teenager has been killed, and Jaslyn has just admitted what happened. She's now given police a motive. Andre had found himself.
And see, if I was the officer, if Officer Keel was there, bro, we would have corrected her. Would have corrected that officer real quick. Would have up pole to the back of her head. Fuck you laughing at, nigga? Ain't that shit funny? Huh? Wanna giggle and make jokes on the job, do ya? Do ya? You, bro, I best not be your boss. That's a pay cut. Shit, I might place your ass on unpaid suspension. For good.
Himself in the middle of a high school love triangle between DJ and his ex-girlfriend.
This is no triangle.
That's when the dark.
This is not a triangle. This is a straight pathway.
Shape. A plan.
A straight pathway, bro. She left this nigga and wanted the smart nigga now, and he wasn't having it, bro. It's not no triangle.
That would need help. Before Sunday, before any of this began, Andre had reached out to her. He told her about the planned fight and the help he needed. Now sitting in a police car beside her mother, the officer asks Jaslyn to walk them through everything, step by step, starting from that moment.
So I'd like for you to kind of tell me, step by step, on how everything occurred, you know?
Before Sunday, before he came over.
Who's he?
Andre.
Andre's from school also?
Yes. Before he ever came over, he told me on Friday, I believe it was Friday, that he had a situation that he needed to deal with. He was wondering if I could help him out with a fight.
Okay.
Me knowing that I used to fight in elementary and used to be a bad kid-ish outside of school, I agreed because he's a good friend of mine and I can supposed to fight.
See, now he's snickering. Dude. You want to be placed on suspension too? Huh? Sorry, I was really in character then. I was like, I'm actually these people's boss, but no, I'm just a viewer spectating all the way from England.
I said
the parasocialness.
He coming over around 6. He came over at least 6:45, close to 7 o'clock.
Okay.
And
Black people timing.
He had proceeded to tell me the whole scenario of, we're gonna get dressed in all black. You're gonna wear clothes that you don't care about. You're gonna wear gloves, you're gonna wear do-rag. I know the whole layout of the building.
Andre already knew that Jaslyn had a reputation for fighting when she was younger. That was exactly why he chose her. He even picked out what Jaslyn should wear, telling her to wear gloves and protect her hair. Jaslyn's account helps clarify the days leading up to the murder, but one thing stands out. She repeatedly tries to downplay her role, presenting herself as someone who was merely influenced rather than involved. A claim that within minutes would be completely undermined by a small slip she made.
We had gotten dressed, we had prepared.
Okay, before she lets out a slip, I'm saying though, if you meet, you know, a nigga tells you, oh yeah, we gotta go, we gotta put hands on someone, they've been fucking about, like, yo, I need to deal with something, let's go put hands on this nigga, get ready. And then they start telling me some, okay, make sure you're wearing clothes you don't care about, make sure it's all black, make sure you wear gloves, make sure no fingerprints can be. I'm like, whoa. At that point, I'm thinking, okay, hold up. Are you sure this is some fight? Like, are you sure? Man's giving me a dress code, like, are you sure? At that point, I'm questioning shit, bro. I ain't finna just, yeah, nah. I don't know.
I told her that we were going to go on a walk. He was explaining to me that the person that he me and him were going to fight with is because we were going to had messed with a girl. Essentially from what I
So Chrissy's the setup chick. Chrissy.
And on the way there, he's telling me exactly where we're going to walk, exactly how we're going to walk, exactly. Like, wait for a signal. And I was like, okay, it's just different. But immediately when we got in there, we had walked over to where the staircase was. While even telling me to move this way to avoid the camera, to avoid things. So we had walked up the stairs while Chrissy stayed downstairs. Calm. Me and him were upstairs. He's just talking to me, we'll relax and we'll chill. And then he got a signal from Chrissy to walk downstairs. And he had a weapon with him. He told me to hold the weapon. We had gloves on.
Oh, you fucked it. You fucked it. You fucked it for yourself, you little shit, bro. You nah. You caught yourself up there. Damn. Yo. The whole charade. I didn't know. It was just a fight. All that out the window. Bro, you're a demon. You're a killer. Yes, your time has come.
Chrissy walked downstairs and he had a weapon with him. He told me to hold the weapon. We had gloves on at this time still. We had walked.
See, the truth always comes out.
Approached the boy, and Chrissy had moved back and walked down the stairs.
Did you know this boy or no?
The boy tried to make a run with it, run for it after Andre approached him and was like, yeah, we have a problem. And he has me standing behind. Chrissy looked at me and he made a run for it, and I'm like, okay, but it's just for intimidation, put this down. I ran and I helped Andre to tackle him and put him onto the ground.
Jaslyn uses the word weapon. Even though she's detailed and specific in almost every other part of her story, she keeps this part vague. We already know DJ was found with 2 stab wounds, so whatever the weapon was, it clearly wasn't a gun. What that weapon actually was, and why Jaslyn avoided naming it, becomes clear later in the interview. And it's something that will shock you.
Andre asked for the weapon after explaining to him that he was going to kill me. Like, he had asked for a weapon and I just handed it to him because I'm like, I don't know about this, but I'm like, okay, I'm joking because me and Andre are playful. We like to mess around and we do like play fighting. I just...
This is the brains of the youth, people. The brains of the youth. You run down, beat a nigga ass, catch him, tackle him to the ground, and then your friend tells me, hey yo, hand me that, I'm finna kill this boy. Dead serious too. Hey yo, hand me that, I'm finna kill this boy. And yo ass. Okay, Andre, I don't know if you're playing, you know, we do like to play. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Very like...
But this time, nothing felt like a joke. The weapon he used, the level of planning involved, his behavior, and the sheer intensity of the violence he unleashed all point to the same conclusion. This was a planned killing, not a spontaneous act.
He proceeded to take out a small weapon and attempt to stab. And he was failing, and I was just like, okay, I can see it because I'm holding his legs. So I'm in a position where I'm holding both of his legs and I'm wrapped around his under torso, and I just hold him right here.
Jaslyn claims she didn't know Andre's full plan, but she did admit that she helped, holding DJ down even after the stabbing began. As disturbing as that is, Jaslyn never stopped or showed regret during the attack. Not when DJ was begging for help. Not even as he was slipping in and out of consciousness after being
And then he had another smaller weapon, and he took that out, and he stabbed him right here. Also, the boy was just like, "You're gonna kill me. Just choke me out or like end it," because he kept going in and out.
DJ knew he was dying. Under the pressure and pain he was in, he begged Andre to choke him and end it quickly. Andre ignored him and stabbed him again. After that, DJ went unresponsive. He stopped struggling and tragically died at the scene.
All over an X. All over an X, bro.
Jaslynn's version of events, she says she was told to do what she was assigned without asking questions. As the confrontation escalated, she says she didn't fight back because she was terrified of what might happen. Throughout her account, she places nearly all the blame on Andre. That explanation mostly holds up until Jaslynn slips up. In the middle of her story, she mentions a detail that seriously undermines her claim that she didn't know this was a murder plan, and instead places her right at the center of it.
Prior to this, he had told me that this was the first person he had never killed.
Prior to the told you?
When we were at the house, we were just talking about the whole plan of what was going to happen. But he never told me that he was going to kill somebody until at this time. This is the first person. I'll leave it here. I'll ask Chrissy. I'll leave.
That single detail changes everything. It shows that Jaslynn knew about the murder plan long before it happened. Now her story starts to crack. It directly contradicts her earlier claim that she had no idea this was meant to be a killing. At this point, it's clear she was far more involved in both the planning and the decision than she had admitted. That's when the officer shifts the focus and asks about the weapon used in the attack.
I'm assuming it's a knife then that he had?
There's a knife. There's
a longer what? A sword. Okay.
A knife is something that can be easily concealed, but a sword isn't. Hiding something like that would be almost impossible. It's hard to believe that Jaslynn and Christy could have been around Andre all that time without noticing the sword. Now detectives finally have enough.
A fucking sword? Y'all know how... A whole sword? You can't just hide this shit. You can't just... Bro, you can't just... Let me just put it in my inside pocket real quick. Like, nah, it's a whole, like... It's a whole... Bro, a whole sword... You can't hide a sword! Bro, what the fuck? You can't... Fuck me. What, is he wearing, like, the whole bleach fit where it can go under his, I don't know what they call the thing. Under his kimono or whatnot. Bruh. Like, you can't just hide a sword.
Pieces to start shaping a version of events that's much closer to the truth. But before moving forward, they still needed to make sure the physical evidence matched the story.
So you saw the big sword when he first showed up here in the first place?
I didn't see it exactly. I saw that there was a bag with it, and I was like, okay. Because somebody else had taken everything out of the house behind us, and I didn't know where that was.
Yeah, I think this is a case of she's just evil. She's just evil, and she's just down for some gang shit. That's what this is, bro. She's just down for some gang shit. Cause what do you mean? Oh yeah, this can be the first person I ever kill. Like, I'm walking through in the crib with a whole fucking sword. I got a knife and everything. And we're like, yeah, we're finna go get this nigga, bro. No. Any regular person is... Well, they wouldn't even be in that room in the first place. Damn. Talking about I didn't know he had a sword. How'd you miss a sword? It was in a bag.
I believe it was here.
What a bag?
It was Chrissy. And I said, Jack, the bag.
Jaslynn could tell detectives were zeroing in on one key detail. She knew about the sword before they ever left the house. and that meant she knew the plan
you're
from the
dumbass.
start. She tried to distance herself from it, saying that when they left, Andre grabbed a small knife and a larger sword. But she claimed she didn't actually see the sword at first and assumed it was already in the bag. Detectives weren't convinced. By now, there were too many gaps in her story. The teens believed they had pulled off the perfect crime. They killed someone in...
See, the thing is, at this point, I wouldn't even need to know the full story. All three of y'all, you gone. All three of y'all, you and Andre, that's life without the possibility of parole. That's life, bro. Her, I'll give her life with the possibility of parole. But bro, I wouldn't even need to hear the story. I don't care at this
Broad
point.
daylight
Shit.
in a tucked-away stairwell inside a busy apartment complex.
So I can't be no
avoided
police
security
officer
cameras
detective.
and left no direct eyewitness.
Just be arresting everybody.
If the group chat messages hadn't surfaced later, they might have gotten away with it. But everything started to fall apart after the attack.
They wouldn't have got away
They dragged
with it.
DJ's body into the bushes, packed the weapons and supplies into a bag, and returned to Jaslin's complex. There, they made a serious mistake. In an open, grassy area, clearly visible from nearby apartments, they started a fire and burned the bloody clothes using gasoline. As they sat there, shaken, but still hoping they were in the clear, a security guard spotted them. In that moment, the cover-up ended, and he wasn't the only one watching. Another resident had seen them too and later told police exactly what she saw.
The two girls, they were just standing there, but they weren't moving much. The chubby girl, she was just like moving back and forth, like standing in the same spot but moving a little bit. And then the guy was moving around the fire, just throwing more gasoline. I didn't see their face, but I saw their body shape, and
You can just tell she's beautiful. You can just tell. Oh yeah, snitch baby. Do the right thing.
seeing them on the
Do the right thing.
photos, you could picture them, especially the chubby girl.
That's it.
You could feel
Give
the
all that info.
traumatization
Yeah.
from them, and you could feel like they were scared.
Yeah,
and
let's get
you
these
could also
niggas.
feel like they had that energy of the way of thinking, like he deserved it. Like you could notice that.
Security camera footage from the apartment complex backed up much of Jaslin's story. The cameras showed the three teens dressed entirely in black as they approached the stairwell where DJ was attacked. One camera even captured DJ Grant's final moments. Another showed the teens dragging his body toward the bushes exactly as described. But as detectives reviewed everything more closely, cracks began to appear. Parts of Jaslin's version didn't fully line up. Police seized the teens' phones and went through their messages. It didn't take long to find something that directly contradicted Jaslin's claim that this was only meant to be a fight. One message revealed the true mindset behind the plan.
White DJ Grant was killed back in October, and for months now, the three teens that are accused in his case have been kept in jail.
All the evidence was clear.
Okay, so they all knew. They all knew it was finna be a murder. I was thinking maybe Chrissy was unaware because they didn't say that she was informed that it was gonna be a murder. So I was thinking, set up chick, you know, she can do some time, but maybe she didn't know. But now they all knew. All of them life without the possibility of parole. All of them, every single one.
Within days, police moved in on all three suspects. Jaslyn Smith, Christy Parisian, and Andre Clements were all arrested. Each of them was charged as an adult. All three were charged with tampering with evidence and conspiracy to commit murder. Christy and Jaslyn were each charged with second-degree murder.
What?
Both eventually pleaded guilty and were sentenced to 25 years in
Oh yeah, they need that. They need that.
prison, followed by an additional
Plus
10 years of
yeah.
probation.
Yeah.
Andre Clements, who was 17
Come on,
at the
Andre.
time, was considered the mastermind behind the crime and the one who delivered the fatal sword strike that killed DJ. He faced the most serious charge.
I'm about to say, bro, ain't no way them two got charged and he didn't. There's no way.
First-degree premeditated murder.
Yep.
On
Yep,
February
all of that.
18th, 2025, Andre Clements, now 20 years old, also pleaded guilty. He was sentenced to 40 years in prison, followed by lifetime probation.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro, that needs to be without parole, bro. Just keep him in there. Just keep him in there for the safety of everybody.
Loyal, honest person would be
damn,
like
R.I.P. DJ. Damn, man. Damn. DJ went out sad. So sad. Over an ex. Crazy work. But anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comments. That insane video. Insane. I'm glad they all got caught and charged though. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Videos dropping every single day, 5:15 UK time. So make sure you pull up tomorrow. I'll see you then. Peace, love and prosperity.